Hello there, it's good to be with you wherever you are. Allow me to share some thoughts with you about purpose in the time of COVID-19. Purpose is one element of the Flourishing Framework at the Centre for Building Better Community. I am sitting in St Vincent's Triangle in the West Village, New York, 2 blocks from my home. You can see behind me to your left the beautiful architecture of the New York City AIDS Memorial, and behind me to your right, the white of a refrigerated truck, these now infamous mobile morgues. It is truly shocking to have an outside morgue in a city street. There is a rudeness in being confronted by our own mortality. And right now with COVID-19, this rudeness of mortality is a global phenomenon in ways we have not seen before. Let me explain how where I am sitting has helped me unpack the idea of purpose at this time and in our Flourishing Framework. I sometimes wonder if our society has hygienized death and dying, locking it away in hospitals and nursing homes while we carry on worshipping youth and beauty and the latest tips and elixirs and young Hollywood stars. Yet death and dying are natural and inevitable, so it seems to me that ignoring death's reality might not be helpful. I've been reading James Hollis recently, who in his book Living an Examined Life says that being aligned against our own nature is the very definition of neurosis. So in some strange way, I am grateful that this morgue sits close to my home and close to the AIDS Memorial, as I cannot ignore them. My own natural life and natural death cannot be ignored. I trust you understand that I am not trying to appear gratuitous in any way at all. Mortality has got me thinking about purpose, my life's purpose, and by extension, the purpose of this COVID-19 crisis. What utility does this disease, this, we could say, dis-ease, bring to my life and our times right now? I am spending more time than I ever have before in quiet reflection, reading, drawing, and writing. I am learning things about myself that I was not conscious of before COVID-19, and yet these things are a mix of comfort and confronting. But I am learning nonetheless, and I am learning about purpose. I am convinced that there is a utility, or we could say purpose, in this time of pandemic, and that I will not let it go to waste. I invite you to take the time to go deeper into yourself to help deliver purpose for your life at this time. Yes, there are certainly distractions in the news media, in delicious food, in Netflix and cat videos, and it's important to let our hair down. Also find some discipline in a daily practice of self-reflection in whatever way is useful for you to dig deeper and find that inner world of your life. My life is full of choices, and I can say yes or no to those choices every day, but I cannot say that I have no choice, especially right now. I can choose to contribute to a flourishing community by fronting up every day as best I can with the energy of my life. HIV and AIDS brought about advances in health and human understanding, and yes, also tremendous suffering and death. The AIDS crisis, by some redemptive miracle, had utility and purpose. My hope is that COVID-19 has similar utility and purpose in my life and in our shared humanity. For this to occur, we need to enter into the depth of what COVID-19 brings and not ignore it. This begins with your own inner work. I'm afraid that anyone else can do that work for you. I look forward to sharing with loved ones and colleagues about what COVID-19 has taught us all about what it means to flourish. I'm confident that this purpose will be good for us as individuals and as a community.